I'm going to tie a blue badger. Although I'm not going to use badger. I'm going to use opossum as the wing. So this is a treble hook, but you don't have to use a treble. Use singles, doubles. You can tie it on a tube, I suppose. So I'm putting in a silver oval. I'm going to take that down to the rear of the fly. Put on 2 or 3 turns just to make a tag. Tie that in. I'll wrap it forward to this point on the husbandries. The bottom hook here is brazed on, so there's sort of like a bit of a step. So I'm going to take this just beyond that and fold it back, and that'll sort of help to take the step out for me. I'm going to tie this then back in as far as our tag, and it's going to function as our rib. So, tail, we want a golden pheasant topping. Take one, get these bits out of the way. We're only using the sort of tip of this here as a tail. Get it on. Wait till it sits in the position that I want, and then wrap that back. Okay. Take our tie-in thread. Go forward as far as this step thing. And try and leave the body smoothish if you can. So here I'm going to take a couple of strands of black floss, rayon, silk, whatever. Tie those on. And then I sort of take that back. And see, if I rock it like this, it catches on the body and it starts to splay itself out flat. And that'll help you get a smoother body. So take it back as far as the tail. And then come forward again. And if you've got the first layer on nice and smooth, it acts as an undercoat for the second layer to give you a nice smooth body. Turn that off. Then take our rib. We're going to come forward, hopefully in fairly even turns. To the front of the fly. Tie that off. Now, I'm going to put in a throat. I'm going to put in a sort of like a false hackle throat. So we take this is a blue soft hackle. Now I've already used the tip of it to do another one. So if I take to this point where these fibres that are cut end, snap that off, pull that forward, I'll get sort of like a V. Separate these back, and then what I'll do is I'll turn the fly upside down, and I'm going to set the hackle on the underneath like that, and tie in across this point where I split the two. Then I start to pull this forward, and it'll gather all those fibres in. Because they're attached to the feather, then their base point doesn't move, and those tips should, well, the tips of the longest bits will match up, and then the tips of the shortest bits on each side, and it should give you a fairly even throat and a fairly quick way of making a throat like that. If you want it thicker, then just repeat it. So I snap this off and do it again. So now, you can use badger, so this is a blue badger, but I'm going to use a possum. Similar markings, softer hair, and not illegal. So I'm going to take off a bunch of opossum, and I'm just going to take out the very longest, straggliest fibres out of it, hold my bunch, and remove the underfur. And I'll measure that up for length. Now, you can make it long and sleek, or you can make it tail length, up to yourself. And I'll grab that, put in a loose wrap, and then I'm going to try and tidy up these fibres. So I grab the bunch, top and bottom, sort of slide it up onto the top. I can check it for length. If I want it shorter, I can pull that. Some fibres get trapped. I can take my tweezers and pull those out of the road. So once I get a couple of turns onto that, sort of hold it in place, I pull the bunch up, snip it off, and then I take my super glue, super glue my thread, a little dab onto those cut ends. Try and create a nice neat head. Couple of fibres sticking out there, so I'll just take my lighter and flame those off. And to finish this off, just need to varnish it. I'll do that firstly here with super glue. Just try not to get it into the rest of the materials of the fly. And when that dries, then we'll get a coat of clear or black, depends which it needs. If it shows through some materials, then we'll go black. Otherwise blue, but a blue badger.